I know of a woman. She lives just across town from me. A woman who has forgiven the man who murdered her only child, her son. This forgiveness did not arrive overnight. There was an entire space between her rage and her mercy, but it was a space she filled with the things she needed in order to truly forgive. Now, that space could easily have been filled with deepening rage. God knows how often that space in the lives of humans fills with bitterness and a slow, gradual hardening. But this woman chose differently. She chose to fill that space between a murder and a radical act of forgiveness with at least two things. The first, her desire. Though I imagine there was a part of her that did not want to forgive, of course. There was a portion of her heart that longed for some peace, and she knew there would be no true peace without some reconciliation. She desired to forgive, and she listened to that desire. She was faithful to its nurture. And the second way she moved through this space between was in her continual surrender to God. You know, if there's anything for which we might exclaim, God, only you can do this in me, I just can't. It is the ability to forgive, to surrender the rage, to let go the grudge, to give over the need to stand over rather than stand with. With God, all things are possible. In particular, the gift of mercy. The space between conflict and reconciliation is a dangerous place because it's so easy to live that space in such a way that reconciliation never arises. The space in which we shrink smaller and smaller by our widening resentments and rage. Or it is the space in which we begin to live into a desire to be our best and truest selves. It's the space in which we begin to learn how to give God the control. Either this space is death or this space is life. We choose.